Hey, what's good? When Design Under AD in the collection, we got to talk about a major trade that's going on around the association today that's now official. And I'm referring to the Pascal Siakam headed to the Indiana Pacers. And the full details on the trade include the Indiana Pacers receiving Pascal Siakam and a 2024 second round pick. The Toronto Raptors received Bruce Brown, Jordan Nwora, Kyra Lewis Jr., two 2024 first round picks, and a 2026 first round pick as well. And the Pelicans, as a third team involved, they received cash considerations. And with this trade, I gotta say, I love it personally for the Indiana Pacers. As Tyrese Halliburton, he's getting an amazing player in Siakam, who just this past season alone was an all-star, and he's been a major key contributor overall for the Toronto Raptors, being their star player for many years, including during their championship run back in 2019. And but at the same time, with all that being said, they are taking a massive gamble on making this trade because we got to remember Pascal Siakam, he's nearly 30 years old, but also he's on an expiring contract. So there is a possibility that he could leave Indiana, and the Pacers essentially just gave up all those assets in a major signing in Bruce Brown, and also giving up several first-round picks, potentially for nothing if they don't manage to re-sign Pascal Siakam. But all hope is not lost because the Indiana Pacers do have Siakam's bird rights, so that means that they can pay him above the required salary cap percentage, and they can give him the most money compared to all the other teams around the league. So if Pascal Siakam, if his main concern is about just trying to get the most money to max out his career earnings, then the Pacers should be in a fine place. But another factor that will also convince him to stay is the Pacers being contenders to win, and that's what I mainly want to talk about. So when seeing this, I mean, like I said, I love this for the Pacers. It gives Tyrese Halliburton a major weapon to work with, as he's got surrounded with him Buddy Hield and Miles Turner and Pascal Siakam, three very good, very capable players. And the Pacers, they are now like at least within the conversation of the top four best teams in the East, referring to in no particular order: Boston, Milwaukee, Miami, and Philadelphia. So you can take it however you want, who's the best, who's not. I'm still going to call it a two-race team between the Celtics and the Bucks, but I'm not going to count out the Miami Heat, because especially after their past playoff run, to put all unbiasedness to the side. And the Philadelphia 76ers, they do have the reigning MVP in Joel Embiid, and Tyrese Maxey for the Sixers. He's taken a major leap, especially ever since James Harden was no longer involved in the picture for them. So I would give the respect to both Miami and Philadelphia. But like I said, the upper echelon on the East is going to be Milwaukee and Boston. But now with this trade, we can safely say that the Pacers, as long as they're healthy, God willing, they're in that realm, at least within the Heat and the Sixers top teams. But I just want to know, like, with this, I mean, Pascal Siakam, like, I know he's a great team player, and I know he can bring a lot on the defensive end on the courts, and he can also light it up when necessary, especially if one of the star players are injured or has an off night. I know Siakam, he can more than hold his own, because he knows what's it like being the number one option in Toronto, especially after Kawhi Leonard left and along Kyle Lowry. So there is he does have the experience when necessary, but also being that number two, in case that the Pacers most likely are going to go all in on Tyrese Halliburton, that he's their number one option. Pascal Siakam, he can more than fit the number two role, and possibly contribute to the Pacers going further within the East, possibly to maybe a deep second round, or maybe potentially a conference finals matchup, because like I said, Pascal Siakam, he has done it before, both as a number one and number two option in these past few seasons, as a number one option, and then the number two option when he was on the championship team with Kawhi Leonard. So he has experience, like fit wise, on the situation, whether no matter how the Pacers want to treat Pascal. So my main question is like, what more do you think the Pacers need to do so they can get over the top? Because they have a good team around Tyrese, but I just don't know. Maybe I don't know. Like maybe if there's enough time for this team to gel together, so they can maybe compete with Boston or Milwaukee in a 7-game series. I don't know. I mean, it's too early to tell, but I do see that the Pacers they're trying to go all in on this season. They want to win desperately because they've been stuck in mediocrity for a while. So this is their way of saying, hey, we want in on this conversation, just like the Philadelphia 76ers earlier this year. So yeah, my prediction on the Pacers, as long as everybody's healthy, I want to say as long as they're not facing Boston, Milwaukee, I'll give them as a second round team. I will say that with this trade, because before I would have thought maybe they would be, sixth to a play-in team, maybe around there. That's what I predict for the Pacers, because I thought the team is like inexperienced playoff wise, and they may not do as well under the bright lights. But now they got Pascal Siakam, an established player who's been in the playoffs for many years, and he's won a championship. I believe that that leadership and guidance will be key, especially for Tyrese Halliburton, so that he can shine in these big moments and be able to rise above the occasion and get himself more notice around the league and possibly overachieve compared to what their rivals are expected to accomplish this season. So yeah, overall, just I like I said, this is an amazing trade for the Pacers. They can only go up from here as long as everybody plays their roles and stays healthy. The Pacers have a strong chance to be like a deep threat in the playoffs. So let me know what you guys think, Pacers fans. Do you guys like this move, or do you guys want to get trying to get someone else, or do you believe there's something missing? Please let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Raptors fans, how do you feel about this full-on rebuild? Do you believe it's time? Who you guys are trying to target in free agency or in the draft? I'd love to hear you guys out. And yeah, this is overall really good, a good deal. Yeah, just I would like to hear you guys out in the comment section, and we can certainly discuss it. Please like and subscribe to the channel down below. I certainly love and appreciate every single last one of y'all. God bless you all, and talk soon.